Hello everyone, welcome to Share and Review. Today we're going to take a look at Argosy Properties. And before I do, remember that this is certainly not personalised financial advice. It is for education purposes only. I just like educating people as to how I look at the markets and my methodologies that I use. If you're looking for specific advice, like I always say, you do need to go and talk to your own financial advisor. However, if you're looking for trading signals for the New Zealand market to cut down the noise, then you're welcome to join my trading signal service. It's free for the first 30 days. There's not always everything that comes up, but there's not always buying opportunities, that come up. But once a week, I do send out updates on the market, just identifying whether there's anything I'm buying, anything I'm selling, or any stocks that I'm holding that I am changing their stop losses. So anyway, that's enough of that. Let's take a look at Argosy. Right, as you can see here, I've got Argosy up on the screen. And this is a 2-year chart. And from what you can sort of see, it's almost like we're quite range bound. We're sort of range bound between that $1.20 mark down to a low of just over $1.01 really. It looks like that's where Argosy is sort of trading. Let's pop it over a 5-year and just see what that says as well. And that really confirms it. You can see that we sort of in the last 5 years reached a peak around here of about $1.67, $1.65, something like that. And it bounced along. Then obviously we had a significant drop, which started about December 2021. And it's sort of really just been meandering its way down. Probably sort of, or it ended up reaching a bottom over here of around middle of June this year. And then it's just been going sideways. Just to get an indication as to what the overall trend is, I'm going to put an indicator on and I'm going to put the moving average and change it. So I'm going to make it a 200 period moving average. Even if I leave it as a simple, we'll see what that does. So a 200 moving average, period moving average, because I've got this on a 5-year chart, I'm on a 1-week interval. It's a very slow moving average. I've just left it as the simple. So it's just taking the close of every week over the last 5 years to say, like it is, where is that average? I haven't made an exponential moving average. And you can see here, it's the share is currently trading below those moving averages. Because the share is trading below that moving average, it's immediately an investment that I wouldn't want to own. Okay. But it depends on your goals. I've spoken of this before. They do pay regular dividends, as you can see down here. And it looks like they're quarterly dividends, which is great. I haven't looked in to see what the dividend yield is on this particular share, but I've spoken of this before. If you had bought it at its high of around nearly $1.70, and now the share is trading around $1.10, you've lost 60 cents for every share that you own. So I wouldn't personally be investing just in for dividends, because a share could always fall further. Now, I'm just going to change this moving average, and we'll just make it to my normal ones, which is your 30. And I always make that the exponential moving average. I'll change that color as well, just so we can get a better idea. So it's pretty marginal as to whether that is trading above. Let's just go back to the 2 years and take a look. It's not really trading above that 30-week moving average. I'll also put on the moving average for the 15-week period as well. Now, I noticed over the weekend that Yahoo have sort of changed their layout a little bit, so it does make it a little bit difficult. Right, let's look at this. It's really difficult. For me, it's not saying, yes, let's jump in, boots and all. It's trading around those moving averages. It's not above. So it's certainly not a share that I would be leaping into to say, oh, yes, I definitely want to own that. Changing these colors just to make them a little bit easier to hopefully see any better. Yeah, no, like I say, it's certainly not a share that I would be keen on investing in at all at this stage. It's not really going anywhere. It's going sideways. It hasn't got a clear direction, is really what I'm trying to say. Let's take these off and we'll just make a comparison for the main index and just see how it is in relation to that. And that's another big red flag. You can see here that basically the main index is trading about 19% above where Argosy Properties is. So immediately that's something that would not be at all in favour for me. Property is really interesting at the moment. I've been doing a lot of research on the property stocks, and in general, property it is certainly not favour of the month at the moment here in the New Zealand market, which is quite interesting because previously property has always been quite a strong contributor. You're only seeing a handful of shares that are driving our market, and Infratil has definitely been a good performer for us here. The banks are performing quite strongly, and yeah, other than that, there's not a lot. I'll just stop sharing. So there's not a lot happening in our market, and it's almost like we've been a little bit range bound for a while. So anyway, that's the update on Argosy. Like normal, if you would like me to review any share for you and see how it's performing, let me know. I'm happy to do it for you. And I hope you're getting some value out of these. So let me know, because I want to create content that is going to add value and you're going to learn from it. So until next week, take care.